speaker hates two things. The first thing that he hates is missing Medley Toastmasters for business. The second thing that he hates is upma. One day, when he was back in college, he was with his roommate, and both of them had nothing to eat. They were literally starving, and there was no food for the surrounding 10 kilometers that day. So they were finding it difficult, and they were going to sleep without eating anything. But then there were their neighbors, a couple of guys from a place called Karekudi, who cooked some upma and gave it to our speaker. And the speaker thought that it was probably one of the best meals that he has ever had so far, despite the fact that he hates upma to the core. A lot of incidents like this where we depend on others in order to meet our needs. This person is actually a very high-profile person, to be very honest. And I'm proud to say that I know him and I've interacted with him. Such a down-to-earth person. He's very open to feedback. In fact, when he was contesting the humorous speech contest, in one room, Medley Toastmasters Club meetings would be happening. And just before the meeting, for half an hour or 1 hour, he would bring in Toastmasters and demonstrate his speech, perform his speech in the other room and get feedback. Someone who always wants to keep improving. And I have a huge amount of respect for him, and of course all of us have. And the next speaker is going to present the speech from the entertaining speaker panel. Now, Toastmaster Satish told us a very emotional story, and it's time for some entertainment, some dramatic talk. And to evaluate this person's speech, we have a very special person again. So let me ask Toastmaster Jayanti to read out this project.
Yeah, good evening, Toastmasters. For the newcomers, yeah, for the newcomers and the guests, after the CC journey, we have a lot of choices to do, which is ACT is nothing but the Advanced Communication Bronze, and we have a lot of manuals to choose. Today, Speaker Mohan has chosen the Entertaining Speaker Manual, and he is doing Project 4, the Dramatic Talk, Advanced Communication Bronze 9. Dramatic Talk, the topic that he has chosen is the Golf Club. The title of his speech is Golf Club. The objective goes like this: develop an entertaining dramatic talk about the experience or incident. Include vivid imagery, characters and dialogue. Deliver the talk in an entertaining manner. Over to you, Golf Club, Toastmaster Mohan.
Beautiful dawn, Mumbai's Marine Drive. The sun was slowly waking up, removing the blue blanket of the sea. The whole area was bustling with activities. The joggers, the walkers, the people who walk their dogs, the chai wallas, everybody was in place. One of the usual joggers saw some unusual activity in front of the 20-story hotel. As he was wondering, if only you walk into the lobby, take the elevator to the 3rd floor, room 303, you would see the reason for such activities. Inspector Ashish and his team was combing every bit of the room. There was a lifeless body lying down with a single gunshot wound to the right temple and the gun still dangling from the hand. So Ashish searched everything and found a suicide note which said Rishi, the businessman from Chennai, committed suicide because of mounting losses in his company. So he thought, this is an open and shut case. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The chalk outline guy was already there. What is the qualification needed for this job in the police department? All they do is give a chalk piece and the body is lying down. Let's see if you can trace around the body. We'll pay you good money for that. And how does it ever help in solving any crime? You may wonder. Ashish had one particular problem. Inspector Tushar, a star detective, was supposed to walk in. And he knows the moment Tushar comes in, he will change Ashish's position from independence to interdependence. He will go through all the details and drag the case, and Ashish had already so many cases on his head. As soon as Tushar walked in and pulled him to one corner and said, hey, don't try your usual tricks. I've already called Chennai, this case from Chennai, there are losses. Yes, here is his suicide note. Please, let's close the case quickly. Tushar wouldn't listen, right? So he'll go and search everything in the room, look at the wound, look at the blood stains, look at the gun, and then also suicide note. Then he will come and tell Ashish, hey, I need to definitely go to Chennai and check out his family and his company. So give me at least 1 week before we close this case. So 2 days later, Tushar will be on his flight to Chennai. As he settled down in his seat, he will have an insurance executive sitting next to him. They will start chatting and Tushar would complain. Hey, why do you guys have so many complications? I need to take my home loan, my medical loan, my car loan. Why can't you give me a single product to satisfy all my needs? He will say, hey, you don't understand. It's not just the 3 or 4 products you may need as an individual. Today we have so many different tens of products. In fact, companies take insurance for projects and contracts to cover their losses. That was news to Tushar. So as he walked out of the Chennai airport, he had clearly 2 threats. One is the partner angle, which he knows has to be examined in such crimes. Second is, what if Rishi had taken insurance for his contracts? So next day morning, he goes and meets the key employees, the secretary, the CFO, the 2 partners. After going through reams of documentation, online, offline, telephone calls, meeting logs, everything, he realizes the 2 partners have only 10% stake in the company. So 90% was owned by Rishi, so he was the most impacted by losses. So the partner clearly died on quickly. Then he checked all the insurance records. These 2 particular contracts, which accounted for 80% of the losses, could not be covered insurance because of the nature of those contracts. So the insurance angle died. So it clearly looked like heavy losses. Rishi, 90% stakeholder, he decided to take his life at a very young age. In the hotel when he was eating dinner that night, he could not think of any other thing, so he thought he has to just pay a courtesy visit to Rishi's home and after all, close this case as a suicide. Next day morning he goes to Rishi's home. His wife is deeply upset. So he apologized for coming so early to do the inquiry. To talk to her for a long time and then say, can I check out Rishi's room? She said, of course you can do that. So he'll walk into Rishi's home and you'll see huge racks with trophies and photographs with celebrities, and you'll be amazed what kind of personality this Rishi is. And wife would tell him, in case you didn't know, he was an avid golfer. In fact, he's the current state champion. Tushar is a golfer himself. So you go and check out every trophy after doing all those, checking all those trophies and photographs. He would see 3 golf sets neatly kept in one corner. In fact, one of them was brand new because the plastic wrappers were still on. So his wife would start crying looking at the new set. She would say that is the most expensive Mizuno set he always wanted to have. Look, last week we got it and he couldn't even play with it. So Tushar wanted to see these handcrafted golf clubs because he himself may not be able to afford it. So he would say, can I just open that? She would say, of course you can. So he will slowly open the plastic wrappers, take out one beautiful handcrafted expensive golf club. And as nature would warrant, being a golfer, he will take a swing. And something will go terribly wrong with the swing. He will feel very odd. His wife would say, hey, that is a lefty's golf club. What are you doing with it? You didn't know Rishi was a lefty. And Tushar froze. He would just drop the golf club in the bag, go out and call Ashish to say, log this as a murder case, I'll be back in a week. So over the next few days, he will unravel the mystery. The CFO and the 2 partners had a lot of ethical violations, and Rishi was about to take action. The only way they could escape is to take his life, and they chose to do it in one of his trips to Mumbai. In 2 weeks, he will solve this mystery. He will be back in Mumbai, and he will go for his usual round of golf. He will take his first shot, and he will feel a little hard. He will lift the golf club, kiss it, and say thank you.